Hey everybody, welcome to the ReCoop. I'm Cooper Daniels, and I'm a guy that knows a little about a lot. And today, I'm talking about Bank on Algorand. Who is Bank on Algorand? Let's get into it. First off, how's everybody doing? Bitcoin's down below what? It's like 18.5 last I looked. Algo's holding strong. Here we go. But that's not what this video is about. Today, I'm talking about Bank on Algorand and who Bank on Algorand is. He was an anonymous creator on the Algorand blockchain, one of the original NFT artists that we have, one of the original retail community members that we have. So, without further ado, here is Bank on Algorand. He's the creator of Algobots, folks. Look, he's anonymous. What do you think? I'm going to sit here and dox this guy? He's been helping me with the Coops NFT project. Nobody's doxing anybody. And you want to know why? Nobody actually cares who exactly Bank on Algorand is. Nobody cares because he's been there before us, all of us. There's nobody here that was, there's nobody watching this video that has been in the Algorand community longer than Bank on Algorand. All right. So I'm not going to tell you who he is, but I will tell you a little bit about what he's doing, what he's done, and, you know, some of the little bit of information that I have about Bank on Algorand. All right. In like 2017, he was mining crypto basically to heat up his house, Alpha. He lives in a cold place, and and earn some passive income. But guys, Bank on Algorand likes plants. You know what I'm saying? That's something I know. It's probably why he's taken a liking to the ReCoop, right? Plants in the background. Here we go. So in 2019, he was looking for alternatives to proof of work. This all seems pretty evident. I saw a tweet from last year in May. He tweeted, "Proof of work is an outdated consensus mechanism. I don't support wasteful energy consumption. Why do you use LEDs instead of incandescent bulbs?" He started to look into different things, proof of stake blockchains. He found Algorand with the pure proof of stake, and it made a lot of sense. He was like, whoa, this is amazing. Oh my gosh, I got to get into this. I got to go see what's going on Twitter. And then he went on Twitter and there was nothing. There was no community. There was nothing. There was probably Kelly, Sean Ford, and 7 other people tweeting about Algorand at that point. And he got into the Algorand community. He started basically the Algorand community, and I believe he was gonna be the first ambassador to Algorand, but he didn't want to do it because he respects his privacy. Something else that was happening in the early days of Algorand is that there was nothing going on. There was no DeFi. There was no NFT scene. It was all like, trying to leak press releases. There was, CBDC speculation. People complain about the size of the community now. Imagine when this guy was here by himself talking to Bilal, on Twitter. You know what I mean? That's all they were doing. I just imagine them being like, "Hey, Bilal, Algorand's great," and then Bilal's like, "Oh yeah." I met Bilal actually. Side note at Consensus, and this guy could not have been happier. It's probably because he was like, "Holy shit, there's actually a community growing." Okay. Anyways, moving on. Bank on Algorand. So he starts making gifs, right? And then he starts to see some NFT marketplaces pop up on Algorand. I'm thinking AB2. Rand Gallery, and he thinks, oh, well, maybe I can build something. He's got this graphic design background. Maybe I can create something that'll be good for the community. And there comes Algobots. Now, Algobots are a hit. People love the Algobots. There's plenty of collaborations. I think 90% of the Algobots are 3 of 3s. So that's kind of unique. They're not just 1 of 1s, there's 3 of 3s, but there are also 1 of 1 Algobots. And they've gotten very popular. People like to collect all 3. My kids win a coloring contest. They did this one and this one. I mean, come on, it's amazing. And yeah. Side note, bank on Algorand, right? What does that even mean? Well, you can bank on it. You can bank on Algorand being the long-term winner. You know what I mean? You can bank on Algorand being number 3, so my bronze medal party will exist. I asked him actually, I said, "Hey man, if there's a bronze medal party and you're anonymous, how are you going to go to my party?" And he goes, "Well, I can show up. Nobody will know it's me and it'll be fun." So if we do the bronze medal party, I expect Bank on Algorand to come and, it'll be fun. Okay, enough of that. So then what is happening with the Algobots, right? He has been around the NFT scene since the very beginning. He has been silently accumulating a ton of NFTs in the Algorand ecosystem, a ton of them. He told me he has about 830 NFTs. Some of them blue chip. He expects a lot of Algorand NFTs to become blue chip, but they're already are blue chip. There are 830 NFTs that the Algobot community had no idea this was happening, but they continue to want to collect them and hold them and do all of the things, even try to get all three, all of the stuff. And then he drops the bomb recently that he has 830 NFTs, and he's going to hand that over to the community, to the Algobot community. And he's got the guy from, I think he's this guy on Discord, and he's made bots for Mingo and Gecko and Alchemon and Algo Leagues and many more. I guess this guy creates incredible bots for NFT artists, and he's got him working on a bot for the Algobots Discord, and you'll be able to vote on, what the Algobot DAO treasury does, and it'll be weighted on how many Algobots you actually own, right? And it will be slowly handed over to the community. He's gonna make sure that votes that don't happen like whatever, like where the top 5% or something get it because there's somebody that owns a ton of Algobots. He's going to make sure that not, what's the word I'm looking for? He's going to make sure that nefarious proposals don't end up being voted on. But other than that, he's trying to hand over control. And also that was a way to support other NFT artists. They supported him. He wanted to support them. So, and then there's another project, right? So look, that's what you get, right? That's what you get about Algobots. There's 3 of 3s, there's 1 of 1s. And there's going to be a Discord bot created by this guy, and you're going to be able to vote on this huge treasury of NFTs, 830 NFTs, blue chip, a mix of all of it, NFT domains, everything, and you're going to be able to vote on it, and it's going to be weighted with how many Algobots you own, okay? That's where that's headed. There's a lot of exciting things happening there, and so definitely get into the Algobots, right? I'm waiting for a Coops Algobot. Speaking of the Coops, so, this is partly why I'm making this video, because I've created a relationship with this guy. And by the way, he might not be doxed to you, but all I'll say is this. I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, I tweeted a picture. It looked like a mugshot. It looked like whatever it was. It's the picture of my show. But I think he got a kick out of it, and he started photoshopping on that picture. Then the community got a kick out of it, and then he was like, hey, and then we kind of had a back and forth. He did a couple of them. It was a lot of fun. Everybody was having fun. And he was like, well, hey, man, I could probably make 100 of these if you want. And I was like, sure, let's do it. Let's have some fun. And then the Coops came, and then he just made the Coops. And so it's been a pretty successful little run. I'm finding ways to reward holders. There's going to be more of a reward coming. And now we're doing Coops 2 redox. There's going to be IDs that match up to the Coops, having them both and then staking them. There's a lot of cool stuff coming to the Coops. They're going to have IDs, and you're going to be able to do KYC. You're going to be able to KYC your Coops, and it's just fun, man. And this guy's willing to take the time to make these IDs, and it takes time, folks. These things take time, and it's a lot. I mean, it's obviously a huge gift to me and my channel that there is that. So I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to growing the utility and rewarding you guys, right? There's been a lull. Oh, and by the way, he's also got an ASA project called FINITE, like finite, and there's a finite token. So there's about 150 Algo, I think, in the Coops wallet right now. From residuals and stuff like that. And we're going to purchase FINITE, his ASA project, with that 150 Algo. He wants to match it with his own Algo. And then we're going to, 300 Algo worth of FINITE are going to be airdropped to all the Coops holders. So if you're out there, and the FINITE is interesting in the sense that it's got like a soft lock liquidity pools. There's going to be no rug. He made this in response to all the rugs. There's going to be no rug of DFINITE. And all of you will get 3 Algos worth soon. And then also stay tuned for your HDL drop. Make sure that you have HDL added. Stay tuned for that. It's coming soon, folks. So then I asked him, I was like, hey man, like, so what's next for Algobots? What's next for Bank on Algorand as the NFT artist? And he said, well, you know, look, he does want to play around with maybe different art styles. So that's cool. He said that with the Algobots, a Gen 2, that'll be up to the Algobot holders as they move along further. And yeah, he's going to let the holders decide if there's a Gen 2, right? So look, folks, this little hay ball keeps on rolling down the hill and it keeps on getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's because of the commitment of these early people that we go. So Bank on Algorand, shout out to him. You know, look, I'm sure he's looking at my plants right now being like, bro, what's going on? I mean, look at this, man. This one's doing okay. And this fiddle fig, man, oh man. So DM me with your advice on these. This is the time, folks. This is the time to be building. This is the time to be celebrating the people that actually give a crap about the community. And I'm here for it. I want to celebrate all of it. I want us to be collaborative, not against each other. So let's just keep on going in a positive direction. And Algorand's the winner. You know it. I know it. Bronze medal party. I mean, if you see what's happening with Ethereum, silver medal party, I'm willing to adjust, folks. I mean, if people are if people are right now and Bitcoin is dead, the gold medal party is I'm all about it. You know what I mean? But I want to throw a party. So if we can just get to bronze, if we can get to that, I want to throw a party. So I don't need second or first. I don't need silver or gold. I just want bronze. I want a medal. I want to get on the podium. We got to get on the podium, folks. And we're going to be able to do it through people like you and Bank on Algorand and all of us. All right, everybody. Hey, if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe. And yeah, thank you for watching. Do your homework.